let me say this first. I have the utmost respect and admiration for Michelle Obama, and I would never say or do anything that is disrespectful to her or to any woman. I would never do that. And I had no clue that this repost had happened.
People are dying left and right. People are broke. The world is in shambles. Our country is f***ed up. Even people who voted this way, and you contributed to that.
The conversation around Rosonda Chilli Thomas from TLC has taken a strange turn over the past few days. What started as a political controversy involving comments and alleged donations quickly turned into something much bigger once comedians started weighing in. And when comedians get involved, the conversation usually shifts from straight outrage to something more complicated. Part criticism, part cultural commentary, and part comedy roast. One of the loudest voices in that conversation has been Godfrey on his podcast, In Godfrey We Trust, where he sat down with co-host Dante Nero and guests Eva Evans and Akeem Woods. The episode quickly turned into a pretty brutal critique of two celebrities at the center of the controversy, Chilli and Nick Cannon. Most of the anger from Dante Nero was directed at Nick Cannon. Cannon had recently made comments about political history, specifically about the Ku Klux Klan and party politics, and that set Dante off.
And now Nick is getting Nick Cannon said some stuff with Amber Rose.
Shut
Oh
up.
my God.
People refuse to read books.
Nick, damn, you got to explain yourself, bro. That's my man, but you got to explain that. I don't know. I said, did you misspeak?
Read a fucking book, dude. Just stop yapping and
Stop
read a
yapping,
fucking book.
you misspeaking, man. You got to know what you're talking about, you know? And
you know what he said, though? He said the KKK was the Democrats.
but
when
he
everybody
messed it
knows
up
that
in the past.
Well, the Democrats switched. Barry Goldwater switched over when the Democrats switched to the Republicans, and that's how they passed the Social Security bill. That's how the New Deal went through, because the Democrats was for it and the Republicans were not.
Right.
And Barry Goldwater pushed that.
Because
and that's
we
when
were
we had to switch.
Republicans back in the 18.
Yeah,
whatever.
well, Lincoln was a Republican.
But he misspoke without. I think so. It comes off
he
like
thinks that's the case, and the point is.
But he also said something pro-Trump in the same thing.
Yeah, he did say something
Trump
about
is cleaning house, or Trump is
or something.
But what he was, I think he was bouncing off of Amber Rose.
Yeah, but nigga, you supposed
I mean,
to.
no,
You got a following. People fuck with you.
Yeah.
It would behoove you to read a book before you open your fucking mouth. And if you don't know, just go. I don't know. I mean, I think we when they spanked him for saying his anti-Jewish shit, and he's walking around with the turban, everybody backed him up, and black folks backed him up, and now he's what they don't understand is when you support Trump the way you support, people are dying. The USAID, the people, the healthcare, people are going to die.
Yeah.
They're arresting women that have tried to get abortions. They are like people are dying.
Man.
But while Dante spent most of his time going after Cannon, Godfrey had a different target in mind. For Godfrey, the real disappointment was Chilli. When her name came up, the tone of the conversation changed. Instead of frustration, there was something closer to betrayal. That's because for a lot of people, Chilli isn't just another celebrity. She's part of one of the most iconic groups in R&B history. TLC was huge. They weren't just chart toppers, they were cultural icons for an entire generation. So when allegations started circulating that Chilli had donated money to Donald Trump's campaign, it hit differently.
TLC Chilli went out like a sucker.
Oh, good old Chilli.
TLC went out. She went out Chilli
from to go on top tour too.
Man, got the nerve to want to perform
with that.
The people that this admission don't like, you want them to pay for your shit too? Mm-hmm. I hope your shit don't wear. And Salt from Salt and Pepper backed her up and they tore her. Because what they did to Spinderella, they fucked their DJ. I go, what is wrong with you motherfuckers out here? And Chilli donated thousands to Trump's campaign, and she made that little video I respect Michelle Obama. And then motherfuckers like, Chilli,
Yeah,
look at all this shit you did.
The internet.
Donate. And then you said all lives matter in the video. All lives matter. When they were talking about Black Lives Matter, she opened her mouth and she's married on the other side. She married, what's his name? That Joey from fucking Blossom, the brother. The brother. So maybe they might be MAGA. Maybe. Ever since you went.
She's definitely MAGA.
One of the more emotional moments came when they talked about TLC's upcoming tour. The argument from the panel was basically this. If you're aligning yourself politically with movements that your core audience feels are harmful to them, you can't then turn around and expect that same audience to show up and fund your comeback tour.
Ever since you date the other side, you might be one of them motherfuckers.
She was a weirdo. Even when they had her dating, when she had a dating reality show. Oh, she was a weirdo. She was always a weirdo.
Yeah, but that weirdo shit.
T-Boz said that, what you call a vote? There's a recording where T-Boz says, oh yeah, she voted for Trump.
That's fucking whack. And then you got the nerve to do a comeback concert. I hope nobody shows up to none of your shit.
Oh no, it definitely not.
But you want black people's money though. But now you want to be black when it's fucking convenient. I hope that fucking tour fails.
I heard a lot of them.
SWV, bring some other people. Yeah. Total, bring other groups in.
Yeah.
If you fucking with that, no. And then you want us to pay for your shit. No.
Yeah.
Go do a concert for them. MAGA, go do one concert.
It's going to cost them some dough. That tour is the only reason why I think some people are like, I saw a couple of women.
Nobody go to that tour.
A couple of black women say, I bought the tickets and I didn't get the insurance, where you could
get
and so she said, well, I'm stuck and I'm going to go, but it's going to take a hit.
Oh, good. Yeah. Fuck that.
But the conversation didn't stop on the podcast. A few days later, Godfrey doubled down in a separate Instagram video where he addressed the controversy directly. And in that clip, the disappointment came through even more clearly.
Chilli. Come on, man. Chilli from TLC. Come on, that's the 90s. The R&B, T-Boz, Lisa Lopez, rest in peace, Left Eye, and Chilli. What has gotten into you? All these articles have been popping up about Chilli being MAGA. And I was like, what? Let me sit back and let me wait. Then she made a video saying, hey, I want to let you know I am not disrespectful to the Obamas.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for Michelle Obama, and I would never say or do anything that is disrespectful to her.
I did something by accident. I did not. I am not MAGA. All of this shit. But then, come to find out, she's donated to Trump. She's donated. They have receipts on it. Receipts. You did that whole speech. Come to find out your ass was lying. I'm so disappointed. I was like, yo, man, and when I make these kind of videos, you go, you were our girl, man. I don't know if it's maybe when you got married to the other side, maybe they're MAGA. I don't know. You did marry into white. So I don't know if they're white MAGA or they're white. I don't know. I know I think it's Joey from Blossom, his brother or something. Are they MAGA? I don't know. But that does play a part. I don't give a
Then the conversation shifted again, this time toward dating advice Chilli had reportedly given in interviews, specifically encouraging black women to consider dating outside their race. Godfrey pushed back hard on that idea. His argument was that telling people to date outside their race as a solution implies that there aren't good black partners available, which he found insulting.
First of all, I'm so sick of that shit. You should date people who are going to treat you right no matter what race they are. Date people who are going to treat you right, because there are millions and millions of black people on the planet. And when you say date outside your race, you're saying that there's just no good black people. I don't like when black men say that. I don't like when black women say that. It's like date better people, find better people, and they can be within your race. And if you find something outside your race, fine, but don't do it as some rebellious, it's better on the other side, because when they fuck up, then what are you going to do?
And by the end of the video, his tone became openly confrontational. Godfrey accused Chilli of being a sellout and argued that if someone supports political movements that hurt their own community, they shouldn't expect economic support from that same community. He even suggested that fans should boycott her tour entirely, framing it as a form of economic power.
So Chilli, you've been on kind of, I don't want to say this, but kind of on the sellout side. You're kind of a sellout. And then now I think you're performing. I mean, I know Salt from Salt and Pepper got your back and everything, but you're performing and you expect people to come see you? That's another thing. You spend your whole career in the black community and they put money in your pocket, right? And then you do this kind of shit, which is causing a lot of people pain. People are dying left and right. People are broke. The world is in shambles. Our country is f***ed up. Even people who voted this way, and you contributed to that. I think that's pretty f***ed up. I think it's, and if people don't agree with my video, oh well, go blame her. It's all about economics, folks. Black folks, keep your money in your pocket for people who do this kind of shit to us.
But the larger story here isn't just about one singer or one podcast rant. What this situation really shows is how celebrity politics have become a minefield. In the past, entertainers could often avoid political backlash by staying neutral or vague. That's much harder now. Every donation, every comment, every old interview can resurface instantly and get dissected online. And comedians, especially ones like Godfrey, have stepped into a new role in that environment. They're not just telling jokes anymore. They're acting like cultural commentators, reacting in real time to celebrity controversies and political narratives. Sometimes those reactions are thoughtful. Sometimes they're brutal. Often they're both at the same time. The Chilli situation is a perfect example of that. It's part nostalgia, part politics, and part disappointment from fans who grew up seeing TLC as something bigger than just another pop group. And once comedians start talking about it, the story stops being a quiet celebrity controversy and becomes something much louder. A public debate about loyalty, identity, and who celebrities really represent once the spotlight turns political.